Curtis, Flo, I think it's one of those nights again when luck isn't on your side. I'm looking at you, Curtis, because you thought you had the assist.
No, it's more for Flo's goal.
And Flo, it was an own goal.
Yeah, it doesn't matter today. We draw. We wanted to win, so yeah, that's all what counts today. So yeah, unlucky.
Unlucky. What do you make of the performance? Because you were calling for more aggression after the defeat to PSV, and Flo, you showed that aggression with the goal that ultimately was an own goal. But was it a better performance, do you feel?
I think so, yeah. And I feel that has been the main point of the whole team and the staff as well that we've spoke about as one. Obviously, you know, we've got the guys in the team that can play, that can score, that can assist. But we've just asked for more aggressiveness, and I think we showed that there, and as you said there with Flo, a guy who, you know, he wants the ball a lot, but of how much that he ran, and yeah, he tackled and stuff. Yeah, just a shame that his goal's down is an own goal.
It was better second half though, wasn't it? It was slow in the first half.
Yeah, but at times it has to be slow. Yeah, we're playing against a team who sat back a bit. We thought that they was going to press more, but yeah, the more that we pass around, it drags them out and then it makes gaps. And yeah, that's the likes of myself, Flo, and Domino. Them is you know, if we can get the ball in there, then yeah, we can score or assist, and as you showed there at the end. Who's shooting more and gaps are all there, but yeah, as I said, it's one of them nights again, yeah, where it's just the last, I don't know, small bit.
And Flo, as a player coming into this team, when Curtis say it's just, you know, just the small things that are causing probably the biggest problems, how would you assess the season so far for you at Liverpool?
Yeah, first of all, I was very welcomed by the team. One of the main reasons, also Curtis, but yeah, it's a very good team, and I'm very happy to be here. Of course, it was now the last weeks were a bit difficult for us as a team, but we are on a good way to come back, and yeah, we are doing everything to come back and win games, and
that's just it, isn't it? The win at the weekend, and then the point tonight. So it's still unbeaten. You've got this mini run that you're on.
Yeah, of course, we wanted to win today. We want to be on the top of the table, and yeah, we just have to continue, keep the hard work, and yeah, continue like this, and then hopefully things will change.
Well, thanks for your time. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Yeah, just 2 wins in 7 in all competitions for Liverpool now. They're talking about that final bit of quality that was lacking tonight, and as I said to Manu earlier, they only had 4 shots on target in the whole game.
Yeah, I thought they would put a positive spin on that there. I thought it was a very disappointing night. When they're absolutely needing 3 points, they're going to have any chance of you know, pushing Arsenal or anything, then they can't go further behind, and they have already tonight. And they were playing Sunderland at home. I mean, it's a favourable fixture. They didn't have a lot of things today. I didn't think they had the urgency. Obviously, they pushed in the last 10, 15 minutes, but they certainly didn't have the final pass. Mo Salah, you know, was quiet. Isak hardly had a touch again. He was pretty average. Yeah, I thought overall it was quite a disappointing performance. Just after that momentum, the West Ham win, right, OK, let's get our season back on track. And I felt another step backwards there today.
And yet again in the Premier League, they've conceded first. I mean, Jose Talby, who got that memorable winner at Stamford Bridge, was at it again on the big stage for Sunderland.
It's been the same story for quite a while with Liverpool, you know. Conceded the first goal and running after the score all the time. So it's very difficult, you know, to cope with that kind of situation all the time because you're missing confidence. You are not that good, you know, to score goals. You conceded goal every single game. You have no clean sheet. It's very, you know, for a team that comes out, you know, from the last season being crowned champions. It's very hard to understand and to find the right explanation for that. So I have no idea what's going on in this dressing room because when you look at the player individually, some of them used to be top in their position in the world, and they look average for weeks now.
Yeah, you could say it was a little bit unlucky, couldn't you? I mean,
Gave it away initially, didn't he?
he gave it away initially, Virgil van Dijk, and then he went with the runner that Andy Robertson already had covered, so he didn't need to really drop. He could have pressed straight away. And then the deflection, when things are not going your way, obviously deflection's the only place in the goal it could have gone. However, Liverpool go up the other end, and the shot from Wirtz wasn't going in. So, that almost evened itself out. So I don't think they can have too many complaints there. And as Manu said a minute ago, if anybody was going to score, the best chance in the last 10 minutes
McAllister.
was very much Sunderland. So,
And McAllister, when he hit the post, that's it.
yes, absolutely. Not as listen, how many 16 odd shots or whatever, but nothing really clear. That wasn't a Liverpool performance that we've been seeing for the last few years.
Yeah, they did get level, but Florian Wirtz didn't get his first goal, which is very, very unfortunate.
Yeah.
But when you see the angle here, it is going wide.
Yeah, I thought Curtis Jones did really well here to read that touch, because it wasn't the worst of touches, but he read it and then played a lovely little through ball. Wirtz's great little feet and miskicks it, really. He miskicks it. That's going towards the corner flag. When we see it at a certain angle, it's going nearer to the corner flag than the goal. However, lovely little touch again there, and then it takes a very favourable deflection. We see this is the best angle. He really miskicks it. That's going way, way wide. And they get a bit of luck. But as I say, Sunderland had a bit of luck with the first one deflection, and so did Liverpool. So that evens itself out. But he's getting a little bit better now, Wirtz, I think. And that's one of the encouraging signs that he's starting to look like a £125 million player.
They were pushing for the winner, but actually, they had Chiesa to thank for actually not losing the game, didn't they, when Isador went through?
Look at that. What a great assist.
From the
that
keeper.
Would have been, amazing pass, Should have played number 10 in this position, because I never seen that before in my life. I saw, sometimes, goalkeeper giving an assist on the goal, but this one, the pass he's giving is amazing. And Chiesa, I think, met the great run, to come back and to defend until the end. And he stopped that goal, but honestly, that's not the only occasion, for Sunderland to win that game. That's what worries me a lot, because it's a promoted team. With all the respect I have for them, we must give credit to them, because they play with composure and resilience. But honestly,
yeah, goalkeeper was desperate for the assist there, wasn't he? You could see his reaction, and obviously, Chiesa was brought on to maybe make that difference, maybe score a goal. I bet you didn't think he was going to come on.
I was going to ask you for your analysis of him running back, but you have no insight from your career of doing that.
I would love to be able to tell you as a centre forward how he did it, but I never got into my own penalty box.
You would have scored this one, no?
yeah. No, great work. Absolutely great work. I mean, as I say, brought on to win the game, but he's actually ended up saving the game.
They were looking towards Virgil van Dijk, understandably. He had one header, but actually hit his own teammate, didn't it?
Kirkes stood in front of goal. You can see him on the goalkeeper, and then he just pulls off the goalkeeper at the last minute to make sure he's not offside, but it's hard to tell on that angle, is that going in? Virgil van Dijk.
Hard to say.
Yeah. But he's strong, he rises above everybody else, and that is going towards that far post. Whether it's going in or not, we're not sure, but he's certainly frustrated.
And all of Anfield was at the end, understandably so.
Yeah, I think so. A point is not enough, really. I still think deep down, Liverpool fans, Liverpool players thought that if they can get on a run, that the title's not over. It was only 9 points before today. And with an amazing run, that's definitely, Liverpool are certainly capable of doing it, but performance not good enough, another bad result, and okay, if it was against Manchester City or something like that, you think, all right, then I'll take a point. But against Sunderland, you have to be winning that game at home to have any title aspirations. So it's starting to look bleak now for Liverpool in terms of the title. 10 points behind now. 11 points behind now. Maybe they're going to have to refocus and think Champions League is the main aim.
Whilst making sure that they're playing Champions League football next season as well, financially.
That's what I mean. I mean, when I said Champions League, I wasn't talking about the Champions League.
Oh, I see.
I was talking about top four now is essential for them. Anyway, they'll keep going, they'll keep trying. But as I say, forgetting the result for a minute, it was the performance that I thought I was quite a bit disappointed with.
just me.